earn money by simply reading books aloud. Now this can be done from anywhere in the world, and as always I'll show you this step by step, and what I'm going to share with you in today's video you can actually get paid for pretty well. So please keep watching the video all the way to the end to see this simple method. Hello, it's Mark from Not Taught at School and welcome to today's video. So if this is the first time you're on the channel, then hello and welcome, and thanks to everyone for returning. So in today's video we're looking at how you can make money by reading aloud. Now this method is pretty simple, so if you found this video useful please give it a like for me, I'd really appreciate that. But a couple of days ago I was just doing some research for a blog article. Now this here is an article, it's how you can get paid to read with a website called Online Book Club, and I was looking at doing another article because this one's doing pretty well, and I was doing a little bit of research as you do, and I come across this website that I'm going to share with you today. So first of all let's jump over onto the website, not this one over here, let's jump over here. So this is the website and it's called acx.com, and don't worry, I'll drop a link below for you. So this website here, basically what happens is anyone who's got a book online, they can come over here and partner with acx.com, and basically they can earn more money because they've already got a book, they've written a book, and by partnering up with acx.com they can then have that transcribed or converted into an audiobook. And then what happens is ACX here, they work with Audible, Amazon and iTunes, and they distribute that for the content creator. Now how this comes into play and how you can actually make money with this is you can read these books and basically become a voiceover artist essentially, and you can earn money for doing so. Now on the website here, I'll just show you how this works. So we want to come here where it says, are you an actor or a producer? And don't worry, we're just going to click on here. And then this is where we can learn a bit more about this. Now you can see on here, look, create ready for retail audiobooks. So what I like about this website here is basically you're going to be reading aloud somebody's book and it gets converted into an audiobook, and then you can earn money. Now you can earn money in a number of different ways, and the website pays very handsomely indeed, and I'll walk you through that. Now some of you might be thinking, well, you've got to be a professional, you've got to be a studio, etc, etc, but take note of this here. Whether you are a studio pro, a professional, or an individual narrator, you can find work on ACX, and we're here to help. Learn how to improve your skills by watching our video lessons. So basically, they've got lessons on here and they walk you through, how to do this properly, the best way that you should be doing this. And they also give you some tips of, what you shouldn't be doing, and, basically just how to help you get more work on this website, because obviously people are coming to this website here to get their books converted. They want to help people get that done, so they will help you by providing you with these video lessons to become a narrator. And then on the right hand side here we have got increase earnings, learn how to increase your audience and sales, etc. So if you scroll down here, you can see at this moment in time, look at this, they've got 2,358,000 titles open for auditions. Now when I say auditions, don't worry, you're not going to be stood in front of Simon Cowell or any of those. I'll show you exactly how simple this is. So if I click on here, scroll down here, so these here are all of the books on the platform which people want to be converted into an audiobook. And if you click on any single one of these, it will tell you a bit more information about the product, about the book, about the job, what's expected of you. But you can also filter this. So over on the left hand side here, and I'd recommend you do this first, come over to genre, and you can go through and select any of these. But the other thing I like to say is go to gender and filter this via your gender, because you don't want to be looking at jobs, if it's not applicable to yourself. So you'd filter this via your gender, and then you can also filter this via language as well. And there's things on here like we've got accent on here, we've got vocal style, and lots more. So there's lots of stuff on here for you to go ahead and play around with. So if we just scroll down the page here, we'll have a look and see if we can find some of these and give you some examples of roughly how much you can expect to earn, because every single one of these, they're going to pay you different amounts of money. So I'll just click on here and open this in a new tab. So this book here, you would be reading for this. It's called Dropshipping for Beginners. Now if I scroll down here, you can see estimated length. So the estimate, it will take you 4.7 hours to read this book in its entirety. Then you've got a budget here, so a project budget. So it's $50 to $100 PFH. Now this means per finished hour. So on the top end, you could expect to earn $470. On the low end, you'd expect to earn $235. Yeah, just doing some quick maths. Yeah, $235. So that's roughly how much you can expect to earn. You've got a word count on here, the language, and then you've got other bits on here. And it'll tell you about the title. You've got Audition, so basically you download, when you click on Audition, once you're signed in, it gives you a couple of pages from the book for you to go ahead and read, and then you just upload them back onto the website. And then you've got produce audiobook and audiobook sales. And this here is basically, it tells you a little bit more about this, but it's predominantly about, where they're going to be selling this and the audiobook and other bits. So it's pretty simple stuff, really. So all you would do here is you'd create an account on here for free. You'd come to the homepage, as we've done, go through and have a look at, these different books and different genres. Come to the audition, download the script, read this, and then basically you just upload it back onto the website. And if I come back over here, as you can see, there's a hell of a lot of demand for this. And this is currently on the website. Over 2,000 books waiting for people to read them. Let's go ahead and have a look at, what's this one here? Magic headphones. Let's click on this. Let's see what you can expect to earn for this. Again, $50 to $100 per finished hour. God, it's not long at all, is it? 0.4 hours. So that's a pretty decent one that you could go ahead and have a look at. I wanted to find for you one where it talks about, let's click on this one. No, that's again, sorry, I'm looking for, because when I was looking at this a couple of days ago, no, it's not going to show it, so let me find another one. Royalty share. This is the one I wanted to share with you. So instead of being paid a certain amount of money up front after you've done the work, what happens with a royalty share is you actually earn money every time one of these books sells. And let's go over here and you can see, so when this book sells on Audible, Amazon and iTunes, you will earn a share from this. So essentially you can earn a passive income with this method as well. So I think you'll agree it's pretty cool. And in some cases, they actually pay you money up front and they will also give you a royalty share as well. So I'm just trying to see if I can find one of those for you. No. Further on the page. Royalty share. So this is the basic process. You'd go through and you'd find these books and, have a look at the ones that you think you'd be good at and apply to, and literally just go through. And look, it's going to be a numbers game, isn't it? You want to apply for as many as possible, but apply for ones that you have some form of interest in. Now, in terms of this, if I come over here, I just want to share a couple more things on this website here. So at the beginning, I said to you, this website here, they don't want you just to, start not auditioning, start uploading your audio content to, hundreds of these different creators. They want you to basically be creating the best work that you possibly can do. So if you click on here, they've got video lessons resources. So if you click on that, it opens up this tab here, and look here. They show you what you should be doing. So they go over here, setting up a home studio, and basically what they're saying here is, make sure that you've got a decent place to be recording, how to set up your home studio, the basic equipment that you need, and some, obvious things here. So like isolation from outside noise. So they don't want no noise from cars. Basically, they want you to be working in a very quiet room. And also they don't want things like boilers turning on, air conditionings, TVs in other rooms, dogs, kids, etc, etc. So basically you need your audio room to be as quiet as possible. And then they go over, things that you'll need, so a comfy chair, a microphone, a desktop, etc. A desk mount, sorry, and lots more other bits on here. And then they also link out to an Amazon wishlist. So they've got some different products that they recommend on Amazon for you. And then they've also got simple setups. And you can see here, these are some of the setups that people have got when they're recording these audiobooks. Now, if I come up here, I'll drop links to all of these below for you, so don't worry. So you can go ahead and have a read of this, because they include on here like royalty payments. So look, when will I receive payment for my royalties? And there's lots more on here. How often will I be paid? etc, etc. There's lots of stuff in here as well, so if you want to learn a bit more, about the royalties and bounties, then you can go ahead and have a read of this. So look, payments are usually sent the last week of the month following the end of billing period. Keep in mind, Audible only send payment in earnings for the previous month which are greater than $10. In the event that you earn less than $10, then it will get carried over to the following month for you. So you can go through and have a read of all of these. But overall, this website over here, this acx.com, it's a great website that you can use to earn some money up front, but also earn some passive income. But please don't think that you can come over here, with your iPhone and just stand in your kitchen recording this. You need to be using a pretty decent microphone. You need to have, a recording area, or I was going to say a studio. If you've got a studio, then even better. But try and get somewhere where you can soundproof this and literally make it as professional as you can do, because as you've seen so far, you can earn some pretty decent money for this. And with this number of titles on the website, there's no end to how many of these that you can apply for. So look, that's today's video. Hope you found it useful. I'll drop links to all of these down below for you, and I'll also include a link over to this blog article for you if you want to find out how you can make money by just reading books instead of speaking out loud. Then there's some information in here, and I share a website and I basically walk you through the process of this. So look, that's today's video. I hope you found it useful. If you did, please give the video a like. I'd really appreciate that. If you've got any comments or questions, leave them down below. But thanks for watching, have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow.